Hello, everyone. I'm coming off of my best week I've ever played in duels. Last week, I ended with a 925 rating. So let's see what the official results are and see where I ended up in the Master 2 division. Looks like I finished 8th place. Yeah, so like I was saying, I mean, that was the best I've ever done. I finished at 926. I was in the top 10 of the Master 2 division. I think that's the first time I've ever done that on the account. If anybody's been following the series for some time, a couple weeks ago I was at my pretty much lowest that I've been in some time. I was in dead last in the Master 2. I was able to bounce back. I studied a lot. I studied really hard, and pretty happy to see that I was able to get a top 10 finish there last week. I just want to give a shout out to all the friends of the channel who have been extremely supportive so far, commenting a lot, pointing me in the right direction, giving me a lot of really good tips. I just want to let you know your voice definitely is not unheard. I really do appreciate you reaching out and helping me and supporting me through my grind through this Master 2 division. For now, though, it is a new week. I do have a new opportunity to maybe get promoted into Master 1 division this week. We'll see what happens. Let's get into the first game, see how it goes. Of course, anything can happen. We got a really good-looking opponent here. I'm going to wait for good luck. Much higher rated than me in both categories here. Right away, I mean, this has to be like Namibia, right? North-South Road. Sure, why not this one? The other player goes in Yemen. Oh, wow, okay. Now, not off to a good start at all. I thought the sun was in the Northern Hemisphere. Not too good. It does happen from time to time. This appears to be maybe South Korea. No. I just don't think I've seen that in Japan. It looks very Japanese. The players place their pin. I think I'm going to go South Korea here only because I'm not sure I've seen that pattern in Japan before. The other player goes Japan. Yeah, it was Japan. Okay, that's going to kick me out. That was a super fast game. Good game though. I mean, yeah, let's get the tingles off. I missed yesterday. Didn't do too hot right there. Oh well, 913 didn't kill me too bad. A little bit of embarrassing, but we all gotta go through a game like that. Let's get into an actual first game of the the week here. You got another good-looking player. Get away for good luck. Sun apparently in the south. Looks like Mexico to me. See this kind of bushy grass. I think that's usually found up more north. I'm not entirely sure though. We go in this part of Mexico. The other player goes in the center. Okay, and it was pretty much the north central part of the country. Going to do some damage there to me. Okay, I got this big blur. Potentially could be India. The other player's already placed their pin. I guess India would be my best option here. I'm going to go up kind of in the... Well, let's just go right in the center. The other player goes in the center as well. Okay, and it was actually in Nepal. Doing some more damage to me. Kind of reminds me of Brazil. We are in Brazil. Looks very flat. I don't have a whole lot of clues. Unfortunately, I just got to go and plug it down this way. The other player goes in the north, and I think I was a little bit closer that time. Nope. Stand corrected. Not too bad. Uh, this could be India. I've seen something like this in Punjab. I also feel like with this car, it could be Vietnam. The other player goes in Bangladesh. Okay, and it was Vietnam. Yeah, that was a toss up there. No idea what this is. This player is just fire sending everything. They might know where we are. It looks like there's like some fire or something going on. I'm going to go in India. Okay, that was much closer that time, so I'm going to do a nice chunk of damage. I'm thinking Turkey. Don't know where. We see something like this in Turkey. The sun is in the south. It's got to center hedge this and get through the round. I think I'm in Turkey with this sign right here. The kind of the road is reminiscent of that. It could be over this way. I don't know enough about the geography of Turkey to make that decision, though. The other player goes further east, and yeah, okay, it was further east. Didn't want to get too risky with it. I don't know what to make of this. See, kind of rice fields. It could be Bangladesh. I don't think it is, but we'll see. The other player goes in Taiwan, and yep, they got it spot on there. That's going to knock me out of the game. Off to a bad start of the week so far. Really just didn't know where I was there. Knocking me down back under 900. I'm not in panic mode just yet. Let's get into a third game. Oh, we got a rematch. Let's go. I think this is India. Is it Bihar with these kind of bollards like this? The player goes in India, and it was a little bit further south. I'm able to do some damage there. I see these oil palms over here. It kind of reminds me of Malaysia. I would think this is Malaysia. I'm going to go in the mainland here. The other player goes in Kalimantan, and it was actually Indonesia, but I'm able to do a nice chunk of damage. Looks like a Thai pole. This absolutely is Thailand. Go ahead and place the pin in the middle. The other player does the same. Luckily, I was a little bit closer that time, doing some damage. I think this is Nigeria with this car. It is. I think I'm going to go down this way. It looks very green. The other player goes further north, and okay, I got that one pretty well. Okay, so I'm playing well this round. It's still anybody's game, though. This ought to be Argentina. I think it is going to be Argentina. I'm not sure what part. I think it's kind of more north. The player goes in the same area. Slightly closer again. Multiplier's kicking in now. Oof. Okay, sun appears north. I think it is. I see this. I don't think it's South Africa. Could it be like Botswana? Yeah, I just don't know. Let's check it out. The other player also goes to Botswana. Okay, it was north. Very good. Knocking some damage out. Could be Turkey with that bollard. I think it is. I don't like that sun. Yeah, we're driving on the right. I just got to go in the middle of Turkey. The other player goes much further south and had it spot on. Going to do some damage. Could this be like Australia? The player goes in closer to Melbourne, and that's a massive chunk of damage. The 3x multiplier. Okay, so it's still anybody's game. Got this lovely looking round. Sun kind of looks north. I just have no idea. I've been having success guessing this part of Mexico over here. Let's just hope for the best. The other player goes in Brazil. It was Peru. Who was closer? Me that time. Nice chunk of damage there. Is this Russia? I think it's Russia. Maybe this way again from last week. That crazy guess that I had. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go for it. The other player goes in Kazakhstan, and okay, it was Russia, but with the multiplier, that's going to knock me way out of the game. All right, oh well, not off to the greatest start. I mean, I think it happens sometimes. Definitely is not anything I can't correct. Still just back under 880 here. Nothing else to do. Just study, practice a lot, try to get better. But I mean, for the first few duels of the week here, sometimes you just go 0-3 and you strike out. It does happen. I'm not too concerned right now. But anyway, I'm going to shut it down now, and I will be back tomorrow with more duels.